All right, there we go. Everything's good. We're up and running. We're going to be playing Monster Hunter World again. I was supposed to do something, but I never ended up having time. In fact, I will not be able to stream very long today. I will be able to stream. You can tell. I had to start the stream a few hours late. Sorry. Didn't get very much sleep. But I'm probably only going to stream a few hours, maybe. I don't know. Because I have to... We have a minor emergency situation, but it can hold off a few hours, and I didn't want to cancel the stream or put off the stream a few more hours. The refrigerator isn't running, so I gotta go catch it. No, but I gotta actually like defrost the freezer to get the fridge running again, and we'll have to have a refrigerator repairman at some point. But for now, if I defrost the giant block of ice that is covering up the coolant in thingy fan, I mean not fans, but well, technically the fan too, the coolant oil thingies, then very technical here, guys, very technical. Then if I do that, then it'll start freezing again, at least temporarily, and keep my food from going bad. So give it a few hours. Give the stream a few hours, and then I have to go do that, which is also going to probably take a few hours with like a hair dryer or something. All right, so right session, this one. So welcome everybody. Martini, Vepper, Alan, Frost, Barbara, Raging Reaper, back first thing, right? We're playing Raging Reaper. I believe you first time was yesterday, wasn't it, or was it the day before? But you're first right away. Alan, Philip, Doom Knight, how's it going, everybody? Hey, Frost. Hey, you were making puns up. making puns about my name. No, there actually is a refrigerator that I gotta take care of. This thing is not tracking at all today. Hold on, let me see if I can. There we go. It's a little bit better, a little bit better, but probably gonna work terribly today. I want to maximize my game time, so I really can't probably spend a lot of time fixing this face thing today. If it's terrible enough for long enough, I might turn it off. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was gonna do something with this sword. Oh man, I want to do that today. Okay. Oh, also, maybe this is gonna be a bit of a custom, because yesterday I was watching a YouTube video and I had opinions about it and about the things they were talking about. Very strong opinions, very well thought out, strong opinions. And I expressed some of those at the beginning of the last stream, and I think I'm gonna do the same here today with a video I was just watching. They were doing a review. I was watching a, well, it's at one of my channels. They do these weird, freaky type of reviews of movies. Can't remember, was it In the Box? Well, I like their reviews of movies. And, you know, they don't always agree, but no one has to always agree, right? But they were talking about Cloverfield Paradox, which I think they were pretty much spot on with their review of that. Cloverfield Paradox wasn't that great of a movie. It was okay. I liked it. I mean, it was entertaining for a short period of time. That's all a movie has to do for me to say, okay, that's all right. But it wasn't that greatly done. Like I said, remember yesterday I had mentioned when someone was talking about Cloverfield Paradox. In my opinion, Cloverfield Paradox is basically a poor man's. Oh crap! What did I say? Didn't I already say that? I already forgot the name of that movie. That old movie, like a decade or more old, that I had mentioned last time. That space horror movie with the exact same premises of Paradox, mostly, like, but done much scarier and much more interesting. I think Cloverfield Paradox, the only real thing is that it ties into the other movies. So, you know, not that it's bad. I have a higher opinion than the critics that reviewed it, but. Yeah, Event Horizon. Thank you, Doom Knight, for reminding me. But during the review, they were making fun of Netflix quite a bit, saying it's starting to seem like made for TV type movies, because of Bright and this movie back to back. And I'm like, I don't think they've watched Bright, because these guys normally they don't have their heads up their butts, right? Like, these guys, they seem to be more down to earth viewers, and they don't seem to be real critics, right? Real critics tend to have their head so far, of movies, their head so far up their butt that it forms some sort of weird paradox where their head is coming out of their head, and that head that's coming out of their head is doing the reviews, and it's covered with crap. That's most reviewers of movies, professional reviewers, which is why, I don't understand, which brings me to something I've been saying for a long time, but I don't think I've ever said it on stream. Actually, I should bring up the reason why I should be saying this is because these people are going to say they never watched Bright, but they're saying that Bright is absolutely terrible based on the Rotten Tomatoes critic score, which is like 20 something. It's terrible, right? Absolutely one of the worst movies ever made, judging by that critic score. However, when you look at the normal audience score, it suddenly jumps up to about 90. And there's a huge disparity like that. There's a problem, right? The problem is the critics have failed. They're not doing their job. I don't care what the critics have to say about movies most of the time, because critics don't know what the hell they're talking about. What's the job of a critic? What is the job of a critic? It is to keep consumers informed and educated about products that they may wish to consume. That's it. That's their job. Well, if the only person they can accurately describe it to, like, critics gave the new Ghostbusters a great review, but they don't know a damn thing anymore. Critics don't know anything about movies. They know things about movies, but they don't know anything about the normal audience that wants to watch movies, right? If my job is to tell you whether or not soap is good and it's going to get you clean and make you smell good, and the only soaps that I say are good, and every time a soap is really good, I'm like, oh, that soap is bad. It makes you smell like turds. And then anytime someone like just puts a turd in a box and calls it soap, I'm like, you want to buy that soap? What's happening here? What's happening? Doesn't feel right to me. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm not a fan of critics of movies. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Their job is to inform me whether or not I should spend my money on something, right? That's it. Hey, this is something you're probably gonna like, so spend your money on it. Hey, this is something you're probably gonna hate, so you may want to avoid it, but you can give it a try. They're failing. They're failing. Now, if I want to watch a movie and I actually want to be properly informed rather than just saying, I'm going to go online, if the critics hate it, then I'm like, I want to see that one. If the critics love it, I'm like, I don't know. I might want to avoid that one. It might be good, but it might be bad. It's like a 50-50 chance if they say it's good. If they say it's bad, it's probably a decent movie. And it's weird because they have this insane power that they wield too, right? They're costing these companies tons of money, and on top of that, you have this whole... I think I'm gonna go for this guy, which is a new guy. So I'm gonna go in solo on this guy, and then I'll pull up. Wait, I should still put up my yeah, let me put up my thing first, my ID. There we go, there's our session ID. But hey, game lovers. Yesterday. Yep. I'll be on at 3. Hope you're ready for some high rank Rex. Sure, Martini, if I'm still on though, that's the problem. I can't stream very long today because I gotta fix my fridge. Might as well ask now rather than later. What's the ID? Oh, yep, I'm getting that ready right now. I'm gonna type it out once I catch up with chat. It's on the screen though. Alien, I'm in the progress of watching Cloverfield Paradox. It's not bad. Well, it's not good. It's not a good example of that type of movie, in my opinion. But it's watchable. Don't expect too much from it, and then you'll be entertained. And that's all really a movie has to do to be okay, right? Entertain you for a while. Especially one that's free on Netflix. If you already own Netflix, it's just something to do for an hour and a half, right? Or however long the movie was. I hope it wasn't 2 hours long. It didn't feel like a 2 hour long movie. So that's good. I hate it when movies are not in that state where they're too good, but they're super long. And at that point, they kind of start to get bored, and you're like, "Oh, well, this is no longer entertaining." But now I have to see the ending, so you're wasting my damn time. How's it going, Jennifer? I say no. I say stop, and I say you go, go, go. Oh, no, no. All right, Walrus, you and your songs. All right, let's see. 3 A E H R I H E K. What the heck? There's only one number? What are the odds of that? Well, actually pretty good. Not great, but okay. There's a lot more letters than there are numbers. What am I thinking? Of course the odds are good that there aren't going to be that many numbers. 3 A E H R, 3 A E H R, yes. Lowercase c, capital G, yes. I E, yes, yes, E. Oop, I did not lowercase my c in the chat. Let's lowercase that c. Boom, that's why we double check. Boom, copy. And now when people ask, I have it to paste. But yeah, I don't like reviewers. I don't know what it is. I think official critics, these modern day critics, they're a dead it's a dead thing. Like, people can't do it. They don't know how to do it anymore. Their job isn't to figure out whether a movie is good or bad for themselves. Their job is to tell me whether I'm going to like or dislike the movie and if I should spend the money. That is the job of people who review products, period. And if they can't do that, then why the hell do they exist? Get a different job. All right. Like, well, I'm not mad. I am a bit frustrated with it. Like, I don't understand why people care about what they say at all anymore. I think that whenever someone talks about a movie, they should, and they wonder if it's a good movie and if they're going to see it and they want to be properly educated rather than going in blind, then they need to go to a review aggregate website and look at what audiences want. And that what official paid reviewers want thing needs to just be ignored. Like, it doesn't exist, because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're completely out of touch. They're like, this movie is good by our standards of what we choose, of what we say is good. And we are aware that our idiot audiences do not like this because they just can't understand how sophisticated we are and what we like and dislike. But who gives a damn, because we're reviewing it for ourselves, right? No, you're reviewing a product for me. Alright, so it's a new monster, so I'm gonna go with this. And I'm really starting to dig this glider mantle, so I think I'm gonna bring it along again. Do you have this on Xbox? Unfortunately, I do not have an Xbox, Reaper. If I ever become a big YouTuber, then I'll probably get an Xbox. But as it stands now, I don't really make enough money to just go around buying every single game console that comes out anymore. I used to do that when I was younger and I had a better job. Not now, unfortunately. Sorry. Oh wait, I did not select the mission. Yeah, I'm sorry, Raging Reaper. Yeah, I wish almost all games were cross-platform. I understand the business purposes of doing it, you know, creating competition and trying to make their company grow, but for it hurts us though. Like, it hurts the consumer. You know, can't. That's how it goes, though. Not all things that make companies money are good for consumers, and this is one of them. This one is a new monster, so I'm gonna solo it here, guys. After that, I'll see if any of you are wanting to join up and do like a quest as a group. I'm good, Larry. How are you? Man, this thing is being terrible today. Probably just gonna turn it off. Sonny is too stubborn too, though. Yeah, it's... Man, I really wish we lived in a world where the things that made companies money always coincided with the things that were good for consumers. But we don't live in that world. There's not always crossover. I don't know about that. This is a new monster, and I'm going in with like damage. Let's go in like I was thinking to go in here with the fish, and then I'll just increase my life with an item or something. I really want fence. Well, you know what? I could maybe increase. Do we have elemental? Really, not one elemental's triggered. Wow. You know what? I still want elementals, so I'm gonna go with this. Feline polisher. Feline weakener. Feline acrobat. Yeah, why not? So I feline acrobat, feline polisher, feline parting gift. I want a little elemental resist in case this guy does do like fire damage and stuff. Xbox and PC with Fortnite, Rocket League. Yeah, man. There's more and more games doing that, and I'm really happy about that. But nice flex. I love these cutscenes. There's more and more games doing that. I'm really happy with that crossover. See, I feel like I should have a second channel where I discuss random things about like media, like the stuff I like, movies and TVs and video games and stuff like. Cause I feel like I have about some valid input here, like the uselessness of modern day critics. They're completely useless. They're failing at their job. Well, for movies specifically. But it's starting to get like that with some video games sometimes too. Certain critics of video games, if you've noticed, some of them have become, they're doing that same thing that has happened with movies, where their head slowly bends back behind them or in front of them and between their legs, and it starts to go up their butt. It starts to push through their intestines until finally it comes up and it bursts out of their mouth, and then they're just a talking head covered in crap out of their own head somehow, spewing pointless garbage that no one cares about except themselves and other critics, or other artsy bastards, which the vast majority of the humankind is not, right? The vast majority of humankind is just looking for something to have fun. Give a damn about all the other crap you're talking about. Sometimes we do, but there's not always that crossover. It's like, I don't know, like how many of you out there like those like postmodernist weird freaking paintings of polka dots, right? The vast majority of you, like, I don't understand that, and it doesn't, I don't like it. Not only do I not understand it, I don't like it. It's weird. And then I'm glad there's an audience for that, but not for you. And if, well, art critics are probably for that type of thing are trying to inform other people who do like that type of stuff whether they should, you know, look at it or whatever. I don't know if there are those types of people out there for paintings. Maybe there are, I don't know. But but say their job was to keep the general public informed whether they should look at that kind of stuff. And whether they should spend their money on that type of stuff, take the risk, right? Well, then they'd be failing at their job if they said that stuff was good. But because that's what modern day movies are. Modern day movies are they want as much of the public to consume them as possible. They're not made for one person who thinks polka dots are amazing and artistic to spend $100,000 on, right? They're made for everyone, to as many people as possible to consume. So the critic's job is to inform the target audience whether, whether they're likely to like it or not, to educate them on that product. It's like if I want to buy a power tool and I'm like, oh man, is this power tool good or not? I don't have to risk it anymore. I can go online, find a YouTuber who's like, yeah, I bought this power tool. I think it's pretty good. It's not as good as this power tool at doing this type of thing or that type of thing. And I'm like, oh, thank you for informing me of this. And I know that I'm gonna spend my money wisely here. Critics of movies don't do that anymore. I don't know if I'm gonna spend my money wisely when I watch a review from a critic. I mean, read or watch a review from a critic. It doesn't. I don't know. I can't trust them. I can't trust them. I have to look at the general audiences to get any sort of idea whether or not the movie's actually good or not. Which means, why do they exist? They don't... They're obsolete. They're dead. But somehow they still exist. Somehow people are still paying them money. Which is weird. Like, I wonder, how are they making their money? How are they a business that makes money when they don't know what the hell they're talking about anymore? I would be a better a better movie reviewer than them, because when I watch a movie, my opinion of that movie fits in with the average opinion of most people who watch that movie. So I would be a better reviewer. I'd be like, yeah, I like this movie. It was all right. It was good. If you like these types of movies, you might like this movie. And my review would inform consumers better. All right, I think I've had my thing. So let's focus on the game. I'm pretty sure I've properly expressed myself here. I didn't like go through any kind of thing. I'm talking off, off the cuff about something I haven't fully 100% thought through still, but it seems pretty sound to me. Someone's job is to tell me whether or not I like something, and they never tell me whether or not I like something, and they never tell the general audience whether or not they like something successfully. You're not fulfilling your purpose. Nothing's gonna change my world. All right, Rawlers. Most YouTubers are sponsored. Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of YouTubers have sponsors, and then they do it through the ones who review stuff on YouTube. I'm not really talking about the ones who review stuff on YouTube, because the ones who review stuff on YouTube are like you and me. They're just some random person who decided to put videos on YouTube. They're not some person who has like went to college to study movies or some crap like that, and have some asinine view of movies that the vast majority of well, I should say Americans, but all of worldwide people have, right? Which I'm coming from an American point of view, because unfortunately I don't know. Like, I don't speak Ugandan, right? I'm saying Ugandan because of the meme, but I don't speak whatever language they speak, and so I don't know how good their reviewers are. Who knows? They might watch a movie like. And how good they are is not directly based on whether they can tell me. Like, see, you say someone is reviewing a movie, and they're like Chinese, right? They're a Chinese person who reviews movies for people to consume in China. And if that person has the complete opposite view of me every single time, and most say Americans when they're reviewing a movie, but most Chinese agree with them, then they're doing their dang job. It doesn't matter whether they disagree with us. Sometimes dubs of movie are terrible, right? And sometimes different cultures like different things, Like in Western culture, zombie movies, no matter how much people talk crap about zombies, everyone loves zombies. Every time there's a new zombie thing, and that's high budget, everyone watches it, and they're like, oh my god, yet another zombie movie, but I'm still gonna watch it. Where'd this guy go? Come back here. He just went in around and never came back. Did he come over? Looks like he's over here on the mini-map. What the heck? I think he's in the tunnel beneath. The quickest way to that tunnel, apparently my flies say the quickest way is here. Hit the dang like button, people. Oh, thank you, King. Oh, and Barbara said it too. Thank you, Barbara. They tumble blindly as... Oh my god, you and your lyrics. I keep reading them out loud too, not thinking. He ran from the ranting. He ran from your ranting. Nice one. Nice one. And the thing is, I'm not really mad too. Like I said, someone said I was angry or mad or something. I'm not mad. But I am a bit frustrated. I don't... Because they are really far up their own butts. I'm gonna go over here and get these palicos over here. There's little palico buddies. Recruit them up, Mr. Meowgie. Thank you. I've got to find and hit this monster already because he keeps running non-stop. Give me this. You! Stop running so much. I don't know what I should go for first with this guy, so when in doubt, go for the tail. I feel like with most monsters. This guy can't be harder than the last monster I fought. That legendary freaking dragon was ridiculous with his super high damage combo he did. Like, I think I would make a great reviewer of video games because I'm pretty good at telling whether the general audience would actually like it or not. You know what I'm doing? I'm messing up here. And you know, no product is like universally, right? So I feel like part of your job as a reviewer is to say what types of people may or may not like the product that you're reviewing. I really detest these guys over here. Why do they always interfere in every single fight I start? Like, you guys, every other, like, low monster everywhere, maybe they interfere a little bit, but normally they just end up running away. You bastards want to just headbutt me non-stop while I'm fighting these tough monsters in this area. So rather than me just walking away like I do all the other ones, I will murder you and your babies just to teach you a lesson. Take that, video game AI. He's got gas. Oh no. Ooh, you mean me? No, I don't have gas. I don't have like a tummy ache and I'm all mad about it. I'm not mad at all, actually. I'm in a good mood. I'm not happy that I have to defrost my fridge in a few hours, which is why I'm gonna have to end the stream early. But still, you know, that happens. Things happen, right? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put an extension cord, a hairdryer on an extension cord, open up the freezer, take out all the racks, sit on the floor because I'm not gonna stand, and because it's so low, I'd have to be bent over for this long. Sit on the floor for however many hours it takes to just melt the block of ice that's over the little cooling cell. Oh man, I always forget the name for those things. You know what I mean, little metal pieces of things that help cool. Crap, why can't I remember that? Weird. Like, they're in computers and stuff like that. They're called heat sinks sometimes, I think. Probably should use that technology instead. Poops out all these little balls, and I'm kind of scared of them. They do glow before they blow up, so maybe I shouldn't be as scared. Oh, did he just poison me somehow? Are you kidding me? This guy just poisoned me somehow. Oh no, it was these little dudes. Oh my gosh. Come on, little guys. You're gonna be my friends soon enough. Why'd you have to poison me? Get this bone and let them do their thing. Hey, can you do your thing a few feet over the other way, or I'll scare you? Thank you. Nope, they came back. Oh, I should have used the flowers again. There's 2 of them here. And there's no guarantee they're going to stay out here. Stay down here. I'll use them while I can. Get down on this bone while you guys are doing your thing, you know? 3 monsters in this area. Oh, I got buffeted by the leaves. Oh no, he changed his mind. He's after me directly. Alright, guys. Like, alright. Like, this isn't cool. Go away. And I'm stunned now, too. Oh, come on, dude. Give me a chance to do something. Alright, this time I'm going to use these. I'm going to try to use them. There we go. Where's the other one? Why are there always tracks right over the flowers so that you have to pick up the tracks first? Let me move to this. Oh wow, finally no tracks on top. What's this? You should definitely prioritize the healing item over the pointless tracks. Well, they're not pointless, but when you're in combat, they're pointless, right? Doesn't that guy poison people? I'm surprised he's not poisoning people. He poisons me every time I fight him. If I get anywhere near his tail. How'd that not hit me? That was interesting. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. I think I'm owed it for some of the other silly stuff that's happened to me. He's smashing that big chin of his on the ground. Who do you think you are, Bruce Campbell? Get out of here. Alright. I'd prefer it if they actually had to point their roar at you for it to stun you so hard. But it is what it is. I've gotten used to the mechanic of let's pause the game for a short period of time because I made a loud sound. It's hard to understand the point of it because it stuns them technically. It's an action. It seems like a pointless action because it's an action that takes them like what 3 seconds to finish, and it's an action that locks me in place for about 3 seconds or so. So it doesn't seem to have any real point other than to break up the battle. Just not break out the battle, but break up the pace of the battle to make it slower. He's the super chin. Yeah. He's the Monster Hunter. He's Bruce Campbell in Monster Hunter form. My escort has super low health. Oh, I wonder if there's like a way I could heal him. Probably if I had like an AoE heal. But I don't have any AoE heals, and Mr. Meowgi isn't set up for healing. Oh wait, he's above me? I should just follow my flies because I am not there. Yep, there we go. I'm like trying to read chat and look at the screen with one eye. I can't wait till also I can move this a little bit closer. I didn't move my TV closer to the screen. I can't wait until I get an actual second computer screen rather than a TV. That way I can have my chat right next to my monitor. What's up? Unfortunately, still at work. Can't stay long. That's no problem, Anthony, but welcome. I might not be here when you get back home from work, though. I'm not sure, because like I said, I'm not sure how much longer I can stream. Probably a couple of hours, I'm hoping. And this is what I'm wanting to do, really. It's going to be kind of random when I choose to stop, because it's not going to be based on I'm getting tired or like I have a time set aside to do something. It's going to be based solely off of, I think it's probably about time to get to work on that refrigerator, because leaving it broken for too much longer is going to ruin all the food and waste tons of money. I think I'm good for now, though. Like, the worst part is my mom's over here now, and she cooked like a bunch of chicken. Like, she cooked a bunch of chicken and food and stuff like that. And so that's gonna have to be cooled in the refrigerator too, and I don't want any of that to go bad, right? So that's one of the reasons why, like, I'm giving it like about 2 hours or so. That way, when she puts the chicken in the fridge, it'll actually be able to get cool. I just found ore. Ore? Ore. You know what? I think I remember reading about this monster in the manual that the notes I've gotten from him from so far. I was about to say the monster manual, the hunter's notes, my bad. And it said you can mine ore off his back. Is he the one? Yeah, look at this. If you topple him, its body could be mined for ore. Free coffee? Oh, I've tried to cut back on the coffee. Or I wish I had that free coffee. What did I just drop, by the way? Was it the, yeah, normal torches? Let's see, ore. Yeah, I wonder if you get a specialized ore from it. It would be neat. I should definitely go for it. Why'd I use that? Dummy. For some reason, I went to go grab that. I don't know why. There was no point in that. Have you guys been fighting again in there? That's probably where he's been the whole time, down here. Yep, look at that. Just rolls into town. To collect this while you guys do your thing. I'm gonna go in there and try to get some love taps, of course. Hey. Don't you look at me. You got bigger fish to fry. Quite literally. Our tail raider is heading home. Yeah, poor guy. Oh no! I was gonna check my map for a second. I was like, I'll be safe to check my map for a second to see if there's any tail raiders super close to here that I can grab while these machines are fighting it out. And then they instantly come at me. No. Closest ones are like somewhere over there, maybe? They did split up, so I want to go track this guy down. Where are they? Oh yeah, there they are. He's there and they're there. No. He's there. I was about to say, if that was him, if that was the one I was hunting, I probably would have got those tail raiders. But if he's just down there, I'm gonna go get him. So he won the little turf war. He kicked them all out. That was unexpected. I figured the flying dragon would have done that. I ain't hating, man. You can roll all you want. Oh no, like that. Ooh, the water pods are actually do a little bit more damage than I'm used to. Maybe because he's like a fire creature. I don't know. It did 17 damage to his head, but it wasn't even effective. What the heck? I don't know what the range is on Mr. Meowby's buff, so every time he does it, I like to kind of get close. Man. See, if I wouldn't have hit that flash fire, this would have been perfect to stun this guy. Why'd I have to do that? Why'd I have to do that? Why you do that, Xearrik? Why you do that? Aw. Missed the mount, but I did kind of stagger him. Maybe I should bring out increase my mount chance, because I really would like to mount this guy. Ooh, did I get that stun on accident? Happy accident? Was it a happy little accident? The Bob Ross of the Monster Hunter. There we go. I don't think so. I don't think I'm Bob Ross. I think there are quite clearly mistakes in this game. There's sometimes happy little accidents, but most of the time there's just mistakes. Mistakes were made quite often. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how. Let me go to this back behind the ore. Oh yeah! Give me that ore! You give me that ore! That's so terrible. I love that. Knock him back down. I want to do it again. Oh, that jerk. Oh, at least it was it was that guy. I thought it might have been that guy. It looked like it was him for a second instead of those other things. Oh. Nasty. Wow. I probably should cut off that tail. That was a lot of range. Have I been able to fight this guy for myself for more than like 10 seconds? Like, this might have been one of those times where I should equip some of that poop and try to fling poop at the monsters I don't want in the area so that they leave me alone. Sleep on top of yeah, this is really good. I probably should walk towards that. No, I was about to say if those attack. Oh, Mr. Meow, you saved me. Thank you, buddy. He's like, wake up. I was thinking about purposely walking towards that attack because those attacks he were doing didn't hit too super hard, and who knew he might have did an attack that did hit super hard if I waited till I fell asleep on the ground. And when that's right, and when you're fully asleep, you take double damage, don't you? Because the monsters do, so assume you do as well. So in that situation, it probably is best to walk straight towards the monster before you pass out. Oh, my mantle wore off just as I was thinking about doing it. Sharpen. This would. I'm the sleepiest gay boy I know. I'm lucky that. Are you singing again? All right. Hold on. I was trying to read up with some chat, but I want to get back into the fight. I'll catch up completely once I get to. Once I finally beat this guy. Which I'm not really worried about too much. He doesn't seem to have any of those, like, insta-kill type things, right? So I can just play it safe. I can go in, hit him when I know I can hit him without being in too much danger. And also, I imagine his health has to be, like, I imagine these monsters had to have done quite a bit of damage to him. He's always fighting other monsters. This guy is like, oh, did he just, he vented fire instead of the sleep gas. That's interesting. This Roland monster is like the local bully or something. Everywhere he goes, he's picking a fight. Go for that tail again. He's like Stan's dad. I've been watching some South Park because I'm like 10 seasons behind or something like that. And like, I think it was like a couple days ago I watched an episode the first time where they were playing Pee-wee T-ball. They were playing T-ball. Or, no, not t-ball. They were playing, you know, whatever kids play when they play baseball. And, but they still have pitching. And every game Stan's dad went into, he would pick a fight with some other dad. And it was like kind of a meme type thing. He was just non-stop picking these fights. Like Stan's dad fighting the other dad in the game was as important, if not more important to him, and some other people, if than the actual game itself. This could be bad. Am I stunned? I am not stunned. You know what I probably should do just in case? Let's increase that max health just in case another situation like that occurs. Heal up with this and get max health. Stamina. While we're at it. Hard to get that. Are you buffing, buddy? Nope, he changed his mind. He was buffing and then he just changed his mind. I feel like this guy would, like, my sword and shield are not necessary versus this guy at all. I probably could have went with a much higher risk weapon that I'm not as familiar with and that has a much higher damage output than this. Ow. Ow. Ooh, that was fast. I don't mind, it's over here. What you got to think? What you gonna do about it? You gonna look at me angrily? Oh. Oh, there's that attack, the fire version of it. I wonder if it, like, nope, only the fire. Ooh. I was worried it might have had another status effect besides just the fire. Oh, you know what? I do not have this cool drink, just in case he does decide to run back and get around in the heat. Oh, I lost track of him for a second. This guy rolls much faster. He used that like a half pipe. Did you see that? Ah! What the hell? Did I say pipe instead of pipe? Half pipe. P-I-P-E. Oh, stop doing that, dude. Calm down. He's getting all crazy with his rolling. I am hating right now. Stop all that rolling, dude. Like, everything in moderation. Oh, I hear Miyagi buffing. Thank y'all. Like, Mr. Miyagi's buffs are fairly random. Like, he negated paralysis. One thing I haven't been noticing is, like, because I don't know what all the icons mean, but he actually says it when he's doing it if you look over on the right side of the screen. I kind of wish there was a I could maybe move that from the right side of the screen to, like, maybe the very center of the screen, because to me it's super important with whatever he says. And it's, here's some melody to raise your attack. Ooh, attack up. What's that icon? Okay, so that's pretty obvious what that icon is. Ooh, and I might die. Am I stunned? No, because I have an anti-stun buff. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. This dude is getting super annoying now. Nice. Go for the face. I'll ruin that purdy chin you got there, son. Bruce Campbell. Only Bruce Campbell can have such a chin. Also, give me some of that ore on your back. What is this? This is so dumb. Mining ore instead of actually attacking. I love it. I'm gonna keep doing it too. I don't know how many lava nuggets I have. I don't know if they're common or rare, but I don't remember seeing them very often, so I'm gonna mine those lava nuggets off his back. Be able to knock him out of one of those crazy roll sessions. But ooh, wow, 120 damage. Good job, Mr. Meowgi. And he has his ballista going too. His cat head shaped ballista. Where's he at? Gonna roll at me again? Just in case I'm gonna hit him with the ball. So just think about it. Which did like almost nothing to him, by the way. Watch the phone. Took a long time to recover. Nitro Shroom. Hurt this guy. Nice. Our Nitro Toad. Oh wow, I whiffed. That another Nitro Toad, by the way. Take that. Get him right in the chin, Nitro Toad. Got him. Ow. That hurts. Christ, dude. Couldn't help but notice that you're near another toad. A paratoad this time. No, he rolled away. That would have been awesome. I probably did. Oh, it actually did hit him. Thank you. Yes. Free hits. Lots of free hits. Thank you. Thank you. This guy seems to have 1,000,000 points of hit points, so I'll take anything I can get. This tail is super long for a tail that I've successfully chopped. There he goes. He's rolling. Let's see. Dude, we're planning on getting married, San Francisco. Expensive because oh, is he sleeping? You know what? I haven't been paying a lot of attention because I'm trying to look over at chat and stuff too. This guy has probably been able to be captured for quite some time. So I'm gonna go for the capture. Like this. Now go to sleep. Swedish meatballs. You're on PC, aren't you? I do play most games on PC, but this is on PS4. This game isn't out on PC yet, as far as I know. Oh, I gave him the sausage. Mr. Meowgi's so cute. Oh, hey, Bastard Bean. I haven't seen you in a long time. Alright. I just now noticed you in chat because I'm trying to catch up. Where did I get? Elementless. Decoration that enhances the non-elemental boost skills. Decoration that enhances the effluvial resistance. Oh yeah, miasma. Alright. Oh my gosh, look how low my money's getting. I just got like 14. Did I get like 14,000 and I still only have 20,000 zenny? What the heck? Where'd all my money go? I feel like someone's robbing me. Like I don't think I'm spending as much money as I'm making. I think there's someone in this game who's robbing me. And one thing I tend to notice is that whenever I'm out doing my thing and I come back to the camp, that girl has her nose inside my box without my permission, and she's all nosing around in there. And then the moment she sees that I'm coming, she like backs away from the box real quick. I think she's stealing my zenny. Alright. So we beat a new monster solo. Let's go look at the sleeping baby we got over here. Aw, poor thing. Tail Raider Safari has returned. That means we get to dispatch a new group, guys. Before we do anything, we need to head to the research base and do the amazing thing of dispatching a new team. Try not to fight too much, guys. Let's see. Been timed out. Yeah, Reaper's a bit like edgy, but he's not normally that bad. I don't know what message I've missed, but Barbara does feel that you're being too edgy this time, so just edge back a little bit, man. You're being a little bit too edgy, apparently. Let's see. All right, we need to put our heads together and get to the bottom. Oh yeah, I've already read all that things. Let's see. There he is. Look at him. Kevin has returned. He's so proud of himself. And look, I love how they're clapping in the background. All right, so let's see what Kevin got us. A bunch of raw meat, some Jagger's hide, some bomb berries, great Jagger scales, best boy monster broth. I don't have a lot of that. Toxin sack, and pookie scales. All right, let's dispatch another team. Let's see who we're gonna send out. We got Ludwig. Let's send out Batty. Batty, I believe, is the one on the left. He's got him dressed up in the bunny with the yellow thing. Ezekiel. I'm not sure Ezekiel's an actual viewer. I think Ezekiel is like some random person who I accepted the guild card of. And Solomon. And Nemo. Oh, but his face is covered. Oh, I don't have a good, a super high skill selection this time. That's weird. Normally my selection has all maxed out skills, but not this time. And also, if you notice, the one on the left is the main team person, and he has that robotic mask covering his face. This one has the helmet covering his face, and this one has the bone helmet covering his face. I was just gonna pick one because they all don't have really super good skills, so I was just gonna pick one that didn't have a face covered, but well, we're out of luck there. I'll pick I guess this one. I can't remember. I'm not sure if this is a subscriber or not. Do any of you guys remember? Crimson Nemo. I'm not sure. Well, let's dispatch him. I might have to remove some of the non-subscribers from my list. That way, ooh, Elder Recess. I might have to remove some of the non-subscribers from my my guild card list. That way, my subscribers show up more often on the dispatch. That way, you guys can see your characters get dispatched. All right, so. And why not? Two hunts for those monsters that I've only ever killed one of, so I'll get some more parts of and maybe build something from. I think that's a good idea. Dispatch? We'll at least get to see the cute faces of the palicos behind the robot helmet one. So let's see. I want to actually take a look at guild card receive. Well, the ones that are Japanese are definitely not subscribers. So let's see. Check. Drago is for sure a subscriber. So let us delete those two. Drago is 100% accept because I remember that he is a subscriber. He partied a lot with me yesterday. KFC family pack, fight and fish. I'm not sure about guild card list. Here we go. We got a list here. I'm trying to remember who here. For sure, Scythe, Martini, Nathan, Nemo, I think so, yes. I'm not sure about this guy. Creature. Batty? There you go. Maybe Snakey? So this is one of the first guild cards I accepted. So this is probably, these two are probably when the game first came out and I was just accepting everyone and they weren't always subscribers. So let's remove these two. And if you guys actually are subscribers and I forgot, you can just resend it and I'll accept. And that way it'll increase the chances that I'm dispatching subscribers out for the missions. So you guys get to see your palicos hunting. It'll also increase the chances that I'll come across your palicos to be able to recruit when I'm out there. All right, let's see. Punch the like button in the face. Thank you, Bastard Bean. Let's see. You mind me sending a guild card friend request? Of course, go for it, King. Were one of those you? That would be unfortunate if one of those were you. My session ID is this, by the way. I'll post that in chat. Oh, that's consume. What? Why? That's not my session ID. Why? When? I think I remember when I copied that. Weird, but I did not copy this, even though I'm pretty sure I clicked copy. Let's see, high fives all around. Okay, yeah, that's more of the Jacksepticeye stuff. Let's see. Has he played Monster Hunter or something? Now the first. I'm really blessed. Nice Doom Knight. No interaction. No interaction. I'm interacting. Oh, it's probably because you were timed out for a minute there, Reaper. One of my moderators felt like you were being a bit too edgy. Wanted you to dial the back a bit, so she timed you out for a few minutes, like 2 minutes or something. I think it is, or maybe 3. Or actually, I think it's actually 5 when it does it. This is automatic. All right, so let's head back to town. We could do a quest with some subscribers, possibly. Can I have Mr. Miyagi? No, he's mine. We're left out. Oh. Oh. Dad faces. It'll be all cool. Alright, so. Wait, what? Like in Subnautica. Subnautica. Yeah, I still plan on finishing that too. I plan on finishing that. Because I really enjoyed that gameplay I did of it a while back ago, before it was finished. And I played as far as they would allow me to play. So definitely looking to being able to actually finally beat that. I will stream that. But right now I'm on my Monster Hunter kick. This is a brand new game that came out, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love with it. Okay, let's go with the first loadout now. Alright, I need to get things. First thing I need to do is buy trap tools, because I didn't make it more traps because I was out of tools. This is not good too, because I'm super low on money and I'm here buying stuff. Alright, so trap tools. These things are not cheap. What? Collect them out. Oh, because I'm putting them in my pouch instead of my box, which you can only have a max of 2 in your pouch. God, I shouldn't buy that many. Not when I'm so low. I'll just buy 10 for now and buy more later on when I have more money. Alright, so now let's go ahead and craft some flash traps or shock traps. There we go. Craft all 10 of them. There we go. And apparently didn't have enough normal healing potions. Let's just make a ton of those. Don't have to think about it for quite a long time. There we go. Let's see if I need to fertilize my plants. I love Mr. Miyagi just running up like that. It's great. Fertilize. No, I don't. I'm good on that. I got 6 missions left for that. Hey, this guy's returned. Gets to spend some points on this, which is points, not Zenny though. I'm making more points than I'm spending, but I am spending more Zenny than I'm making somehow. Alright, let's see if there's anything in here that I don't have a lot of. Comasax. Hornature inner wing. High quality pelts, but those are super easy to farm when I need them, so it doesn't really matter. Twisted horn, I think those are the same thing. Rathalos tail. Oh, Rathalos tail, eh? Ooh, torrent sack. Only have 2 of those. Well, like always, I'll take them all. Thank y'all. Free speech. There's a free speech debate in chat now. Alright. Remember, when it comes to free speech, remember, when it comes to free speech, the only place you have free speech, I mean, you have freedom to say what you want. The only people who can't stop you from saying things is the government. Everyone else can stop you. You go into school, you can't say whatever you want. You go to work, you can't say whatever you want. You go into someone's house, you can't say whatever you want. You can only say whatever you want in your own areas, basically. And free speech is basically that the government doesn't have the ability to prevent you from saying things, which they do, actually. So free speech has been a myth for almost 100 years now, because it was done away with, well, about 80 years. Hasn't it been about 80 years, or has it been about 70 years? I don't remember. It was done away with during World War II, wasn't it? They got rid of free speech because people were speaking out against the war, and so they came up with they came up with like a method to limit people's speech during that time. They used the whole, what was it? I think it was something like you shouldn't be able to yell fire in a crowded movie theater, and they used that to roll into them being able to stop people from talking out against the war around that time. I think that's what it was. I can't remember. I read about it a long time ago. Who knows if even what I read was true, right? It all could have been made up. I didn't actually do any fact checking or anything. It wasn't that important to me. The government's just going to do what they want. The only way they can be stopped is if, like, there's a revolution. Actually, hate speech is protected under free speech, Barbara. You can say the most vile, hateful stuff that you can imagine, and the American government can't do anything to stop you. Free speech specifically protects speech that people do not like. But like I said, it's only about the government. It doesn't prevent other people from trying to stop you from saying things, especially like if you're in their private areas, like their household or something. They can just kick you out, and there's nothing that can be done about that. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do next. But yeah, that's how it goes. Now in other countries, that's not true. Like, I know that in some of the European countries, they don't have free speech. If you say things that are considered hate speech, and they're not, hate speech is not clearly defined in a lot of those countries too. So it's just anything that someone else considers to be hate speech, whether or not the person saying it intended it to be hate speech or not, as long as someone else interprets it as hate speech, then they can convict you of it. And you can, like, in other countries, like in America, it's not possible to convict someone of racism. But in some countries, you can actually convict someone of being racist. They actually have convicted racists in other countries. Yeah. not liking someone because of like stupid reasons is a crime, apparently. I personally feel like you can dislike anybody for whatever reason you want. Like if you're like, man, I really have a hang up about people who don't who don't cut their nails really close to the quick, and I just hate everyone who doesn't cut their nails close to the quick. You're a horrible person for doing that. Well, thing, right? I think it's kind of a douchey thing to dislike people for such a stupid reason, but free to do it. It'd be pretty screwed up to put you in prison for it. Or to fine you. I think it might be a fine. I don't know. It depends on the country, I suppose. Let's see how many people are in my session. I might want to... I think I'm about fighting one of those monsters I've already fought. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, Barbara, you're an American. I figured you would have known about the whole hate speech is protected. Hate speech is protected under free speech. Maybe I just missed the thread of the conversation because I'm not catching every single thing sometimes. Yeah, oh, I don't know about it being free speech being stupid, Bastard Brain. It's a super important part of government. So, and I feel like it should be a worldwide right, free speech, because when the government can limit what you can say, and the government can prevent you from speaking out against the government. And when they do that, well, then they control you 100%, and there's nothing you can ever do to stop them. Because anytime you say something they don't like, they just put you in jail for it. They make it illegal to say anything that you don't like. So it's a basic right of a free human, like a group of free humans, to have the leaders of those groups, the selected leaders of that group, to not be able to prevent people's speech. Otherwise, you have a dictatorship rather than an actual elected government. Like this, like the perfect example would be this. Like, I can limit all of your speech, and there's nothing immoral about me deleting your comments if I don't like it, or saying that you can't say certain words, because in this setting, I'm technically like a dictator, and it's all agreed upon that I'm going to be the dictator of this thing. Like, if you guys don't necessarily have to do what I say. I can't actually force you to do what I say, but I can remove you if you don't. Almost like basically everyone who is who has a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel or anything they're all little like tiny dictators of a small group of people. And but the good thing about it is that there's so many people that people of like mind tend to stick together, right? So you guys come in and like you guys aren't like constantly talking about how Jewish people are the worst people on the planet and stuff like that, so I don't have to go like, oh my god, could you talk about something that's more interesting, or I'm gonna have to kick you. Like, so that's how all that works. It's kind of complicated for younger people sometimes, that they don't understand that, because free speech gets thrown around quite a bit on the internet, but a lot of people don't really know how it applies, and especially people who are from countries that don't actually have free speech, thinking that the internet is a free speech zone, which unfortunately it's not. I feel like certain parts of it actually should be. Like, I would like to see places like I don't know, maybe not, maybe as an experiment, but companies like, say, Twitter or Facebook or something like that, they've become so prevalent in modern day life that them having the power to silence someone is like kind of like a big deal, a much bigger deal in some cases than the government having the ability to silence someone. Why can't I find my thing? What am I looking for again? Oh, there it is. There we go. Cool. All right. I'm glad I didn't do Fishhawk, because I wasn't 100% about Fishhawk, but he's in this session, so Fishhawk is cool for sure. Okay, so let me go ahead and, oh, you know what I didn't look at? I'm gonna post the quest, but I actually didn't see how many of you were busy. I didn't pay attention to that. And this is a monster I've already fought. I haven't fought the black version of him yet, or what is he called? What color does it say he is? Yeah, it says he's black. The black version of him. And but if he's just like anything with the other ones with the color variants, he's like identical. They all seem to be identical. I don't understand the differences between all the color variants. They don't seem to do different damage types or anything like that. They're just different colored. They all use the exact same attacks and the exact same animations. That's not the right thing. You should not player list. There we go. All right, so we do have Nathan's busy. Doom Knight is on standby with me, probably, right? All right, yes, I'll head out with Doom Knight. For this guy, what weapon do I want to use for this guy? I heard that he might do a lot of damage because these guys always seem to do quite a bit of damage, and this is apparently, most likely, a more powerful version of the one I've already fought. I don't want to play it safe though and use the weapon I'm most familiar with. Actually, 1 second. No, I remember why I went in here. Ice. Oh, my hammer. I don't know about that though, man. You know, I'm gonna use the Dragon Glaive. Oh man, this guy does a lot of charges. The Dragon Glaive probably isn't gonna be. Probably just gonna constantly knock me out of the air with his ridiculous charges. Having a hard time deciding what I want to equip. I don't know about the hammer either. Definitely don't feel like doing a bow for a ground enemy. I should. Oh, you know what I should do? I should give it a shot. I should make. I should go ahead and make my first charge blade. It's only. He's such a huge monster. I can just try to make sure to avoid Doom Knight, so I'm not hitting Doom Knight with the stagger effects. I'm gonna make my first charge blade, guys. His name is Big Tyrone. I know someone who's going to be going into an operation to become an Apache helicopter. His name is Big Tyrone. Oh God, I remember the meme. I was confused for a second until I remembered the old meme. I was like, what are you talking about? Let's see. Where is it? Ice, huh? I wish I could see what that looks like. Wow, I can go all the way down to there with the ice, huh? You know, I'd rather just go ahead and make it dragon for now, and then I can either turn it into more dragon or go to ice, and I can make this really easy. I can craft straight into it, and it'll be a high damage weapon rather than me having to use a whole bunch of materials on a weapon I'm not 100% sure on still, right? So, like, what is this deer one? Oh, it looks slightly unique. All right, yeah, so we'll go with the black steel one. All right, and then we will upgrade it. One time. This is the most I can do, or try. Oh my God, I'm out of money. Maybe this is where all my money's going. 16,000 monies! What? 16,000 monies? Gotta have something I can sell that's worth monies. Oh no, I can't sell these apparently. I was thinking about selling like some general items. Oh, you probably have to go down to the general item guy. Oh well, like. Okay, hold on. We need to change something 1 second before we go. I am broke. I'm completely broke. Someone mentioned like 10 streams ago that this guy can sometimes be used to farm money. So what I'm gonna do is collect the one thing that has gone so far. So I wasted a little bit of thing. And then I'm gonna find whatever is the most valuable of all my things. Cultivate. We got 120, 140 mite seed. Ooh, already growing. Perfect. Adamantine seeds 110. I think it's gonna be mite seeds so far. Like a whole bunch of mite seeds. Wait. Was it one? What happened to my brain? Oh yeah, 140, okay. That's what I was thinking it was. 140. Yeah, oh yeah, it was the adamantine one that was, I'm adamant, that was 120. 120. Looks like the best I can do is a full thing of, I don't know, maybe I'll stick with what I have. No, I want to sell the best. If I'm going to do this, I need to min max, right? And smoke nuts are only worth 4 anyways. All right, so we're doing this. Cultivate mite seed there. Cultivate mite seed there. We're going to sell a whole bunch of our mite seeds. We're going to max them out because we need the monies. Farm up mite seeds. Yep, Yasha Kitten was saying what I just figured out. Thank you for that, Yasha Kittens. 16k monies. I know. Like, Jesus. They're ridiculous. I've got all these monies from item box. Let's see what I can do. I want to sell like all the mite seeds I currently have. Let's see what I come out with. I don't know, that looked like my mite seed. Oh, there, that has to be it. Yep, mite seed. There we go. Okay, we made an impact there. I don't know if I want to wipe out my entire budget here, but maybe I can have something that I have a ton of, right? Maybe I can get these nourishing they're worth quite a bit, and I can get those all day long. So there we go. We got a little bit more monies. There we go. That's enough to maybe not go completely broke. And let's upgrade our weapon, and then we are going to use a voucher for the next few missions because I need to increase the zenny. I need to get more zenny at all costs. Well, at all costs other than zenny. Let's see. Upgrade. Jeez, that's where all my money's been going. These upgrades are super expensive, and I've just been upgrading. I've just been making weapons all willy-nilly. I've got like 20 different weapons that I go through. That's why I'm poor. All right. And use the bandit mantle too to help with trades, with rare trade. Ooh, oh. So, with the things that you... Wait, rare trades? I'm not sure what you mean by that. So, I thought all the parts that fell off when you use the bandit mantle are consumables that you use to craft, not to trade. Maybe I'm wrong. Because you know more about the game than me, most likely. Alright, let's go. Freaking Doom Knight's been like, oh my god. Probably. I've been waiting so long. Yes, bow is the way to go. Wyvern eggs are good as well. Wyvern eggs. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to keep an eye out for that, King. Thank you. Capcom, well, our new game menu simulator. I mean, Monster Hunter. Yeah, I spent a while. That was a long time between missions. I really didn't need to spin that long. I was lollygagging. Ooh, maybe I should have spent like 1 minute training with this before I dispatched. I gotta try to remember. Okay, so let's see. This is the draw. This is the charge. And, well, this is the most optimal way to charge here. And then I think I can charge my shield by doing this combo here and interrupting it with that. Yes. Then once I have another set of vials, which, oh, I charge my files like this. And once I have another set of files, I interrupt this with triangle and then release here. Bomb. Then my sword would be charged, and then this would be the combo to switch to my axe form and do a giant explosive attack with my thingy. Okay, I think I'm remembering it. I'm getting there. Is that my blade fully sharp? It's only green? Yeah, this is sad. Looks like Luna and friend Luna and Doom Knight have successfully tracked that guy down already. Let's head there. Try to grab as many materials as I can along the way without slowing down too much, because I need things, if not to sell, if not to just have, but to sell, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I gotta make that money. And I did not use a voucher for this mission, darn it. Trying to get the last Palico item. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I'm trying to get the last one, but I'm definitely trying to get another one probably, because I'm looking for those last two prints and that something. I can't remember what they're called. They're weird named Palicos. Like the Galalakamamas. I don't know, something weird like that. Ooh, poop. You don't get many opportunities to say that, so I like to take the opportunities I do get in video games when it comes up to say, ooh, poop. These guys. Like these guys right here, they leave tracks places, or like signs places, but I can't seem to find any of these signs. Like, stop spitting stuff at me, dude. That's rude. I think I'm gonna go under here. Is it a jump off? This is a jump off. I'm gonna change my mind, but I'm hoping like there's like a sign in here or something. Maybe that's why they're close to. No, well, I'm not going down there. Because I think that, yeah, look at Luna's health. So Doom Knight's already there. I need to move. Can't, I gotta stop lollygagging. Pick up the pace. Okay. I gotta be close. Jeez. Oh, he's over here. Okay. The flies were leading me in the wrong direction. More herb, because I need those. Well, I gotta grab that too, unfortunately. There's that new monster guy I'm supposed to be looking for tracks of too. Come on, give me the herb. I need it. Low on herbs, don't you know? Okay. Alright. I'm almost there, buddy. Very sorry. Like, oh man, I'm the worst. Oh gosh, he's gone into the little cave over here on the side, so I gotta run even further. There we are. I've made it. Look at this guy. Ooh, that was... Wow. Whoa, what happened on my life? I'm stunned. This is terrible. This is a terrible way to start a fight. Oh no. He can have health me in one hit. That's not good. Now I'm using a new weapon. This is probably not a good idea. He's in there again. I don't know. Oh, blocking? That might be a good idea. Because this guy's hit, like, attacks are crazy sometimes with the amount of distance they cover. Gonna block and see. I should probably move away from you, that way we don't both get hit if he goes after one of us or the other. Oh, never mind. Moving out. And I'm coming with. more herbs. Oh, I'm at max herbs now, so. Oh, a black one versus light brown or yellow? I don't know. Oh, I exhausted myself. How dumb. Where'd they go? Hey, you know what? You need to stop. We already got enough problems here. We don't need another one. Let's go from 1 to 10. How you are. Hey Xearrik, what's up? Hey, how's it going, William? Terrain, last palico item. Filling them gets that. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, gotta pay back attention to this. We're both going for the mount. Ah, neither of us got it. Yes, there we go. I'm going for his head because I remember you guys saying that you guys had trouble breaking off this guy's horn and there's some sort of resource associated with it. So I'm going to go after this guy's horn every time I get a successful mount to increase the chance we break it. And I'll probably not attack its horn any other time than when I'm mounted. Alright, so... Ooh, wow, my weapons are already damaged heavily. That wasn't bad. That was just slightly under half my health. I mean, I could take 2 of those without dying. Oh, Jesus. But I got stunned, so this is probably where I die. If he comes after anybody other than me, please, I live. Yay! I was about to say, he has 3 other targets. Please, to target someone else. I also have to top off my health. Because I can't risk this guy doing any of those super hard hits. Seriously? What the hell? Why am I being hard targeted by this guy? Screw it. If I die, I die. I'm sharpening my damn blade. And I'm healing. Oh, no, I should have used my mana for that. Oh, I can charge my files now. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to block and see how that works, because he's going to come after me most likely. He always comes after me. That worked very well. It also almost instantly destroyed my weapon. What the hell? Alright. Maybe when I have my shield charged, that'll be more effective. He is coming for me again. Oh, he changed his mind and ran away. Alright, well, I guess this is an opportunity to charge my... Oh wait, it's time. That's right, it degrades. I should charge it right before I start to fight him again. I'm learning a new weapon here, guys, so I'm not like very aggressive at all right now. Because I'm not confident in my attack animations and my ability to position well with this weapon just yet. Alright, I just wanted to charge my shield and then block. Oh, he didn't come for me. Really hard to land that. Also, this guy is wrecking the durability of my weapon super fast. This is like the least durable weapon I've ever used in this game, but this guy really wrecks your durability. Go after someone else when you dig, damn it. I couldn't get my shield out in time. And I can't seem to dodge that. The hitbox on it is just too massive for me to be able to dodge with a block. I mean, dodge with a roll. So... my only option is to dodge or to have more movement. Come on, block in time, please. Oh god, he went after someone other than me. Yay. I hit him once. I've only hit him like, what, 5 times or so? Look at my durability on my blade. Jesus Christ. This has to be him. This can't be this weapon, because no one would use these weapons if their durability is this terrible. Please talk to someone other than me. Gotta block and hope it's not me. Heal! What the hell? I hit the button like 3 times. The reason I was standing still for that long doing nothing was because I was actually trying to drink a potion. For the second there, I was starting to think that... And my weapon is level already. Let's charge this. Let's sharpen. Ridiculous for the sharpening. Everything hits. Get weapon out, dummies. Block. That would have hit me if I wouldn't. Luckily, he didn't come after me. Oh, this isn't good. Do it. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is not the right weapon for this fight. I need a weapon with insane durability. And yeah, I'm not sure. Not only is this not the right weapon, but I don't think I'm actually capable of soloing this guy unless I used anything other than my best weapon that I'm really fast with. He just literally, wow. You see my weapon? I didn't even hit him once and it's already yellow from one block. Well, you know what? Let's just see what happens if I never sharpen it. Because I don't feel like wasting that time. Okay. And then, well, I can sharpen it now. I'm not going to sharpen it in combat anymore. I can't do it. This weapon is the worst weapon I probably have for fighting this guy. Jesus Christ. I definitely like would need to use my sword and shield because its durability is like way higher than normal weapons that I've used. Its durability is like purple. Finally get the opportunity to charge my sword. I'm hoping when I charge my sword... No, that's not what I wanted. Can I charge it without full files? I don't even know. Attacks to get a single thing. There we go. I can definitely do it now. Okay. Alright, let's charge. Alright, I finally have a charged sword now. That was a lot of work. Yes, I'm finally doing some serious damage to this guy. Take that. feel like I'm accomplishing things. Yes! Get wrecked! I got damage! Oh no, don't hit me! Yay, he didn't hit me. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Weapon is orange now. That's probably really bad. Let's go for it. Let's just risk it. I'll just sharpen when it gets orange. That'll be my compromise. That took a good length of time to get to orange. No! Just with the burrowing. Ran away again? Yay. I'm glad I have your help on this one, dude. Oh no. Of course. I was like, oh, let me grab this little piece of ore or two. He's like, no. They must hate my helmet. They're racist against cats. That's the problem. That's the problem here. Really? Thanks for joining us. I really wanted that. You're just the guy we were looking for. Both of them are real close to me with no health. And holy crap. And I'm stunned the exact second my stun resistant item wear off. Yay, nothing targeted me though. Or stun resistant buff, not item. Yes, there's some big damage, man. Big-ish. I charge my blade like this with them. Yeah, I got it with a charge. You don't need full files for that. Only 4 is enough. That's good to know. Very good to know. Thank you, Mr. Meowgi. I'll take any buff you can give me right now, because you literally just gave me none. Give me a buff, Mr. Meowgi. This one. No! And I got nothing out of that. Why can't I get any buffs? Like, am I immune to buffing now? There we go. Yay, the stun proof buff. Yay! This guy is ridiculous. Look at that, man. I'm just kind of near him. feel like pure defense is the only way to go versus this guy for me, or upgrade my armor and stop using armor that looks nice instead. And of course, a weapon I'm much more experienced with. Come on, get it off. Oh, I missed. It was so close. Oh my god, stop burrowing. This guy burrows like the one in the arena did. Oh my god. One tap, then burrow. Yeah, I love it. I'm just gonna sit here blocking and waiting. Oh, he ran? Alright, good time to sharpen. Yeah, he's almost dead. Well, I hope so. Like, this guy's a really annoying fight. The non-stop, like, you can't really stay close to him for too long most of the time. And then, uh-oh. I'm just going back to base to refill. I don't know if I want to deal with two of these on my own. I think what I'd like to do is instead, look for my opportunity to get like one hit in and then walk back away. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, the other guy's charging. Oh, yeah, he's about to charge. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yep. That's why I didn't want to really engage too much. I knew that was going to happen. And so that would have been a perfect opportunity to attack the black one, but brown one, of course, or yellow, or whatever he is, knocked me down. They're both on the ground. Yay! Come on, dude. One more full hit with that and I can charge my files. Which I don't think I care about charging my shield or anything. I don't get enough opportunities. I'm just gonna like charge him and then look for an opportunity to dispel dude. When he's tired or something to get my full combo off. I can maybe get it if he doesn't immediately start blind attacking. He's rolling, so he probably is going to blind attack. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Nope, don't do it, don't do it. Shit, used one. Damn it. Yes! Those are some interesting attacks that did like nothing to me. There we go. Just charging my shield while I got the opportunity. Also I think he might be dead. Like, this guy might be capture phase. Because he ran away, like, in a different way than normal. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. He was sleeping, I think, maybe. Oh, dude, it's so brutal. Super low on potions. Pearl. I gotta turn around before I do that. I keep thinking like the other weapon, I can continue the combo while holding the other direction and then change direction, but you can't. So I have to go like full stop on the middle of the combo, turn around, and then continue. And then maybe I can get that second hit, that charge attack I keep going for and ripping on. He broke out of that trap that fast? Wow. I was thinking, maybe I'll gamble it and see if he doesn't come at me. And I was thinking about charging or sharpening my sword, one or the other. Which in fact is what I'm going to do now. So he's looking at someone else. Why didn't that work? Oh, because my shield is out. Alright, let's go for the shield charge instead. Doing as fast as I could. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not totally out of healing items here. That is that. Alright, please don't target me from over there. No. Alright, cracking this. He's targeting me. I'm going for it. I don't care. I need to heal. There we go. I made some healing items. Let's run now. Alright, there we go. So this is a lesson for you guys to know. If you're thinking about using the charge blade for your first time during a mission, during the Black Diablos fight, do not do it. It is a terrible idea. It is an absolutely terrible idea. Apparently the durability is going to always be in yellow or lower because it goes from green to yellow in like one block. And the combos aren't quick enough or in damaging enough to be able to like stick and move and be effective until maybe when I learn the weapon better, obviously. But this was a terrible fight to use against this guy. I could barely do anything the whole fight. This is where dung pods are useful. Yeah, I probably should have like been hitting that other dude with dung pods. I think I even had some poop in my inventory I could have equipped. Yeah, with your ultimate. Yeah, my ultimates were doing like that super discharge move I could do. It was doing a ton of damage too. It seemed like the discharge ability with the all the elemental damage wasn't based on, like, the damage of it didn't feel like it was based on the durability of my weapon. The raw hits were based on the damage, I feel like. But that elemental damage was a thing of its own. Yeah, that dude was ridiculous, man. I couldn't do almost anything to fight. If I was soloing him, I would have just left the mission. I would have aborted the mission and re-equipped. I couldn't do a damn thing with him with this one. Yeah, you're supposed to be charging the spam as super attack. Yeah, there was no real opportunities to do that with that guy. That was ridiculous. And there wasn't a lot of mounting opportunities too. Yeah, Gajalaka, that's what they're called. I've been at 8 of 10 for like 30 gameplay hours now. I just can't find those 2 last signs. I found like the first 8 in like 30 minutes. Alright. I could try against these guys, the same thing I just did. I don't know. I don't really just don't think this, I can do anything other than monsters I'm extremely familiar with this weapon. Like the rolling guy, I can see this weapon not being very useful for my speed, how quick I am at the moment with it. The fish dude, probably I could be effective with this weapon against him. But the rolling one, not at all. Only slower moving monsters until I get good with the stick and move combos and the charging it up successfully and all that. Don't need that guy right now. I do want to fight those 2 dudes though. So I'm gonna get some buffs and then I'm gonna switch to a different weapon. I think I'm gonna switch to a glaive. Those 2 dudes are not so, like, I didn't want to use the glaive against Diablos because like he always does those really ridiculous, he does those charge attacks, and whenever a monster does one of those charge attacks, every inch of their body, like the tip of their wing, has a hitbox that will knock you 50 million miles and do a bazillion points of damage. So being in the air, jumping around and all that is just not useful at all against a monster that's that big, trying to get mounts off. So I was like, screw it. Of course, look at this bad luck. Have you guys noticed how bad my luck is with this? The fish are almost never triggered. It's almost always my offense stuff. I mean, which would be great if I was wearing really heavy armor, because then I wouldn't care. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, fine, I don't really need defensive buff, but I really need defensive buff over everything else because I'm going with stylish armor rather than useful armor. Yeah, flex it. I should invest the billions it takes to craft some really good defensive armor. And then the game's gonna be like, yo, we're only gonna give you defensive buffs. And then I'll be like, sweet, now I can look stylish. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna switch out to my Dragon Bone Glaive and wreck them up good. And see, like, I got a defensive charm and everything. What did I just do? I changed equipment to nothing? Defensive charm. Can I upgrade my defensive charm too? Because, like, I need more defense. Oh, I don't upgrade from here. He roars too much as well. Someone managed to kill Nergigante in 1 minute and 45 seconds with the charge blade. Wow. Yeah. It does a lot of damage. The problem is you just got to get them to stand still for a bit, right? Oh. Whoa. Bunch of new stuff here that I didn't notice. That is beefy. And there's some more beefiness. Okay. Let's take a look at the beefiness. See if there's any new skills. Focus, know it. Resentment. What the heck is that? Skill. Increases the attack when you have recoverable damage. Red. Oh, that's interesting. As long as you're recovering health, your attack is up. Focus. Normal shots. Normal shots increase damage? Yes, okay. Guard. Reduces knockback stamina depletion when guarding. Okay. Part breaker. Ooh, that sounds useful. Makes it easier to break sever parts of monsters. That seems pretty useful. Okay. Guard. So this would be part breaker 3 if you wore this armor, which would be plus 30% damage to severable and breakable limbs and stuff. That's interesting. Okay, so back to my actual gear. The charms, the defensive, ooh, new charms. Let's see. Survey, Scout Fly Range, and Scholar. That's interesting. I can't remember what Scholar does. What does Scholar do again? Speed up progression of research levels. Oh, that's right. Normal shots damage, maximum might. What is it? Oh, affinity. Agitator. Remember that one? While active grants attack. Oh. Cool spell. That the importance time to yeah, okay, yeah. Heroics, resentment, heartbreaker. So this is mostly stuff associated with the new thing I've learned. Tremor resistance, I know that. Earplugs, I know what that is. Okay, cool. Let's upgrade that charm if I can. Yes, another defense boost, which is going to give me how much? I'll have 15 instead of 10 extra defense. I need it. All right. And it can no longer be upgraded, so that's my maximum thing. Scholar's good in farming investigations. Yeah, I should probably build something like that. Which software for cat? The description of the video should help you with that, Joker. Hype. Oh yeah, let me select the mission. Sorry, because I also want to use a coupon or whatever. A voucher? I don't remember what they're called. Whatever, to increase the amount of zenny I'm gonna get, because by God, I need the zenny. All right, so post new quests. Post new quests. Not an assignment. Other optional. I want to hunt these two dudes. I've already soloed both of these guys now, so they're on my group hunt list now. Use a voucher, yes. All right, there we go. 2 vouchers down, so I definitely can claim my voucher that's in waiting to be claimed. Saving. Why is it saving? Oh, probably because I used the voucher. And get my new voucher. Good. Don't leave. I was wanting to check the other thing. You though? I can't remember how much time I have unlimited while the mission's loading for me. Bounty. Limited. Oh, I still have 3 days to worry about trying to do these things. So I think like on day 1, with 1 day left, is when I'm going to start really focusing on it. And hopefully before I get there, I get a lot of passive gains in that I just happen to be hunting the monsters at once. Depends on how cooperative the monster is. He roars too much. You just hate Black. Yeah, so Black Diablos is a real bother then, huh? I should probably solo him at some point, because he was different than the other ones. Like most of the color swaps are not any different, but I guess he was a bit different, like having to deal with the weapon durability thing and stuff like that. I'll probably solo him at some point. I'll equip my sword and shield, go pure defense buff, maybe change out a little bit of my armor because this guy was hitting like a Mack truck. And then go in there, see what I can do. Try to keep him poisoned 24/7. That way, even when I'm sticking and moving, he's still taking that damage, right? I didn't screw up, did I? Oh, good, I didn't. Thanks for the buff, Mr. Meowgy. Oh, hey, I found one of the monsters already. I'm gonna initiate with a Paratoad stun. Or not. Instead, I just stunned Mr. Meowgy. I'm sorry, Mr. Meowgy. Alright, let's go see where our ally is. Because he's probably hot on the trail of the other guy. Oh, I know where that guy is. I don't even need to. He's always in the lava down there. He's always in the lava. That's just where he lives because he's a lava monster. That ton of bug. Not the right way to lava monster. Lava over here. Guys, where are your tribal markings? Because I really want to grab the last two. It's frustrating me. See, I think Doom Knight went straight for the lava dude, so I'm gonna join him at the lava dude. Plus, I'm gonna like YOLO it and try to dive off and mount him and see if I die by falling into the lava. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot about a mechanic of this. I gotta mark him. Well, not mark him, but get my buffs. That was a red buff. That was not his head. Interesting. That was definitely good. I moved it. Good. I got the leg. I just moved the body now. You got a big body. I should be able to do this. There we go. All three. Let's mantle up. There we go. That way it increases my mount chance. Yes. Oh, wow. How'd that happen? Interesting. I ain't worried about that, though. A bit more. Head? Yes. On this body. That's a head. Yeah, oh, wait, I almost got him underneath. That would have been perfect. Wait, where did it turned orange? I hit the button to return it, and then I didn't get it. Weird. What? That's not his head. That is his butt. That's clearly his butt. Why is his butt giving me red buff? Either it's giving me red buff or it's blocking the Okay, there it is. Like, I think his neck is giving me orange. He's different than other monsters. Most... That's not good. I should have been healing here. I'm sitting here worrying about how to get my weapon buffs off of this guy compared to other monsters with my glaive. Right out of here. Also, I didn't drink any of those potions, so I'm taking damage non-stop from being down here. I really screwed up. I don't even know if I grabbed them. Well, let's find out. I most certainly did not grab any. Well, I'm gonna stick in the fight, so I'm not leaving this stuff. I'm gonna go for another round. Anything you hide from me way over there? I just want to get to you, son. I was fine. We rotated that camera. Come on, dude. There's other people all over the place. Why? Like, attack. Stop attacking me. Jesus Christ, dude. Are you serious? All I want to do is sharpen my blade. All I want to do is sharpen my damn blade. What's the big damn problem? I don't understand what the hell the problem is here. Why am I being hard targeted? Like, I'm not even attacking him anymore. I haven't attacked him for like a full minute. Maybe it's the armor or something. Maybe there's like a hidden buff for this armor, because I feel like I draw more attention than anyone I ever party with by a mile. I don't get it. It's not that big of an issue. It's just it's different though now. Like I'm not used to it. So I have to get used to the fact that I'm going to be the tank of the party. And so I probably should start dressing for health and defense rather than style. I'm going to be the tank of the party. Let's do it. I'll get these guys What is wrong with the enemies in this area? Their body doesn't heal. Their body gets red buffs in this area. Dude, they're changing the rules on me, you guys. I don't like that. Stop changing the rules. Tail's supposed to be green buff. Body's supposed to be the orange buff. Head is red buff. And white is like legs and wings and stuff like that. Limbs. Maybe there was an update. No, because when I was fighting Diablos, it was working like that. So this guy's working. Maybe because he's like a fish-like monster. His limbs don't count the same as other monsters do. That's probably it. It's probably because he's like a fish dude. Ooh, that's the orange one. Perfect. I'm just gonna go away. I'm not even gonna bother healing. I'm just gonna leave this area and go get that mushroom like I've been wanting to do. Because, yeah, here we go. Because it's having a real impact on how many healing items I'm using. I'm using way more healing items than I need to. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my health bar in that area was going down nonstop, even when I wasn't getting hit. So this will help that. Okay. I think I'm done trying to get buffs off of that fish dude because I just don't understand how they work. I'm just gonna mark them and let my guy try to paralyze them, and what happens happens. I'm gonna just simply non-stop spam that. Ooh, I can't go over that way. I'm glad that he's not hard targeting me anymore. No, not that one. There we go, got it. Man, this is so much harder to get any kind of mount and range with this not being buffed up. this is just not the place to be. Ooh, return my flies. Oh, they're red again. Darn it. They were orange for a second. I was gonna try to gather with that. There they are. They're orange again. Can I grab them? Can I grab them, please? Grab my flies? Yes! That was awesome. That might be a good method of doing it. I just put it out, and if it just happens to turn the color I want, you get stuck in the middle of the trying them out. Mounting chance. Like, I wish there was a statistic said this is your odds of mounting the monster, because I don't. Sometimes it feels like I'm just wasting my time. Like, it takes so many attempts, and I don't know if maybe there's something else I can do to increase my chances. Like, it doesn't seem like your chances go up the closer you are to the top. It just seems like you just have to be in the air to get it, based on like other monsters that I've mounted many times in a row. Finally, this is the first time I was able to get a quick mount thing on these guys. Not mount, but buff thing on them. Oh, there we go. I need to get it. There he is. Running this. For all my foot damage. This guy, I can just do my normal things on. I don't need to be all crazy. Nah, his weapon, my weapon won't bounce off of this guy like the other dude. Whew. Okay. Yeah, that ends that. Go for the little heals. Probably can use some. I think I have some spare honey. Yes. That's what I'm talking about with the bass bus. On fire. I don't want to be on fire. I don't consent to this. Ooh, coach down. I've almost gone down several times myself. I mean, not
Respect that second to all the way up and down his body. I love it. I love doing that when I got this buff. Look at him trying to go up there. That's me. Is he going for a mount himself? There was nothing up there for him to fight. It was like he went for a mount. That's funny. This isn't good. This is not like my last healing item. I need to start bringing along ingredients to make healing items if I'm going to be taking this much damage from now on. Like these new monsters I'm fighting, or just maybe the weapon I'm using. Something about it, I'm taking more damage than I've ever taken before. And I don't mean just like how many times, how hard the hits are. I mean how many times I'm getting hit. I'm playing, yeah, maybe I'm just playing terrible today. Because I'm doing a very bad job at avoiding being hit. Where normally I'm really good at that. That's like the thing in most video games that are boss fights like this. It's just to dodge, that's my thing. Oh wait, not his chin. I'm gonna go for a paralyze if I can with this. That's the orange buff. That's the challenging one to get on this guy. Alright, that white one now. Fully buffed up. Spin. Spin to win, baby. Ah, 100% whip? Get out of here with that. Yeah, I'm just out of healing items completely. Tail, all those jumps, plus him going after it. Oh, that's right. This guy can be mine. You know what it might be? It might be because I'm taking so much damage per hit. I'm healing wastefully sometimes. Just to top off my health. That might be the difference. That might be why I'm using so many more healing items. I don't know. Oh, that tail. I should get that. I haven't killed a lot of these guys yet. That tail's gonna be something I need. Let's see. Which software? Oh yeah, I've already talked about that. Trying to keep chat. Sorry these fights have been so long. I'm not playing very well today, guys. I feel like probably that's the problem. Probably me, not the game. I'm gonna kidnap Mr. Miyagi. No, Larry! I said no. He's mine. I do not share Mr. Miyagi. He's mine. Don't forget about your paralysis powder. Yeah. I wasn't using that enough. I would get the buff. Like I would get the buff off him, but then I wouldn't use him. Oh, can you mine him after he's fainted? No, I was about to say. Or the sleep. That would have been funny if you could mine his back while he's in this state. So that other monster is pretty close to already captured too. We kind of fought the lava monster to mostly dead, and then they both switched out to him, and I was like, well, if they're both gonna fight him, then I guess I should go help rather than following the lava monster that we've already almost got. Oh God, herb, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Gotta keep my eye out for any more of those. In fact, I might as well do this right now. Item, no, crafting. Mega potion, the one of them. So also keep my eye out for any honey, which I actually have already ran past some honey. Gosh darn it. Oh, wait, am I taking damage again? Darn it. That buff wore off. Get that resist going again. Or tolerance to heat or whatever it is. Alright, let's drink my only mega potion here. guy who I don't understand where I get the buffs from. Let's see, that gave me the white buff on his leg. What was the problem about orange buff? There's orange buff. That was his body. Well, now I just got all 3 buffs super easy. That was definitely the thing I was trying to do. I wonder why it wasn't before. Oh, his skin's hard again. I don't think I can jump out there, but I kind of wish I wanted, like, yeah, see, it won't let me jump out there. I wanted to jump out there to him and see if I could mount him when he's over the lava and try to YOLO it to see what happens. But yeah, I wanted to let me out there. That's a no-go zone. Because I don't like. I'd actually rather it allow me to jump off and die. I mean, I don't mind being punished for stupid, risky moves, right? That's video games. What's happening? I had a super crazy itch on my forehead for a second. Oh, and I should get my... Alright. When I get my buff done, let's do it this time. Let's get the buff. There's my white buff. Now let's try to get the body. That is not a body hit. And that's a body hit. Now that I've got all 3 buffs, remember to mark him. Now my paralyzed stuff will show up, which will help possibly incapacitate him. So even if I don't get them now, oh, is he hitting him and even the lava? That'll be helpful. All right, so he's marked even out there, so he's being hit a little bit. Maybe it'll get him mad so he comes back out faster, which I think maybe just happened. Nice, that's right. I'm getting the hang of it on this guy. I'm getting those 3 buffs super fast now. This is... I feel like I'm performing a lot better now than I was at the start of this fight. Like, how many times does he hit me too, right? Trying to run away, but I'm like spamming these jump attacks with it. We can just go for a capture now. I redeemed myself near the end. I started playing like I normally do. Session ID Martini. I only unfortunately have about like 1 more hunt that I can do before I have to go today, guys. I'm very sorry for this short stream. Tomorrow will be like a normal stream. Like I'll be able to like stream, you know, the 2 p.m. Eastern till however long I stream. You know, it ends like 6-8 hours, somewhere between 6 and 8 hours normally for me now. Because I gotta defrost that refrigerator or my food's gonna go bad, and that's gonna take a couple hours of me sitting there with a blow dryer. Then sorry, you know, poor people problems, right? I can't just afford to call a refrigerator repairman right away. I have to do it a little bit later. All right. Let's see, rodeo champ. 2 successful mounts, which is crazy because I attempted to mount him like 100 times. I feel like definitely. Maybe, you know what I might want to do, as stylish as I look right now, I might build a set of armor specifically designed to mount monsters, like the ones that increase your chances and stuff like that, and then go in with my glaive. Whenever I'm going in with my glaive, like build a set of armor that resists knockbacks while in air and also increases knockdown mount chances. And then just spend the entire hunt on the back of the monster, smashing them. It'd be hilarious. All right, I did complete a bounty, it says, so let's go here. So I was gonna do another solo mission, but instead I'm gonna do another group mission, guys. Because this is unfortunately, like I said, gonna be my last mission of the day. Very short stream, I'm very sorry, guys. Let's see if we can make it a good one. Man, I'd really love to be able to do this guy, because this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna do this guy solo, and then hopefully get enough equipment off of him to build that Palico armor I've been waiting for, so Mr. Miyagi looks all pimp, like me. And but all these optionals are not really that bad. There may be a new event that's popped up. No, maybe we'll do. You know what? We'll do something. We'll try to do something epic, because I know Martini wants to join as well. So maybe register bounty. Well, maybe we can do like a cool investigation. See if there's any like cool investigations. We could do a hunt of Black Diablos. We can revisit that, except go in with me going with a kid I feel a little bit better with. So I can redeem myself, my terrible performance today. We got another Black Diablos here, but the other one. Let's see, what's the challenge on this other Black Diablos? Oh wait, Martini isn't a super high HR though. Like, I think he just recently got to 11. Might not be a good idea to do something that difficult. Because, like, that thing hits like a Mack truck, and if Martini doesn't have any really high ranking armor yet, he's gonna get hurt even harder than me. I mean, my armor is not the best defense, but at least it's high rank armor, you know what I mean? Look, Doom Knight's like, please no. He doesn't want to do another black one. He's sorry. All right. I got an idea. How about a high rank Toby Kadachi? The thing is, I don't think I've ever even fought one yet. So, and I can't remember where the Toby Kadachis were. Oh, wait. My research tells me where they are, aren't they? Because I've been meaning to hunt a Toby Kadachi for a really long time. And I haven't been doing it because it hasn't given me a mission to do it yet, right? And I want a plus version of him, because a plus version of him would give me the stuff I need. So he's in the Ancient Forest. Is he also in the Ancient Forest in high rank? Because I haven't come across him. Alright, I'm not sure. Can expeditions be set? Can I set a party for an expedition? Like, I don't know how to do that. Because this would be an expedition. Would I have to SOS Flare to invite you guys, or can we group here? Oh, he's only in the Ancient Forest. Okay, good. So we could explore that. Or the arena. Alright, so how do you set up... Hey, Doom Knight, you can set one up, because I don't know how to at the moment. Let me see. I don't know how to set up a group like this. Wait, I got an idea. Actually, maybe squads? Member list? No, that's not. Oh, he was far away. Now he's moved Luna super close, and he's going roaring at the screen. That's funny. That was good. I like that. View guild card. That's not. Invite to squad. Boom. Got it. I figured it out. Oh, I can't invite you guys. Why not? Only leaders can invite new members. Am I not a leader? Oh, wait. This is a squad. This isn't a
Oh, you guys can join on the board. Okay, okay, cool. So I just leave for the expedition, and then you guys check the board. I think there might have been a third person who wanted to join at the moment, so I'm going to repost that in chat so that you have the session ID and you can join at any point in time. Toby Kadachi, I am going to try to get maybe some elemental resist. I don't remember much about how he fights, so I'm going to be learning him. I'm probably going to go sword and shield versus this guy, because I can't remember his attacks. It's been so long since I fought one. I remember him being kind of a mid-sized monster that was really strong. Oh yeah, Hunter's Notes. That's the whole thing I want to go in there. I think water was a good effect on him. Yeah, water, ice, and fire, with Dragon not being too strong. Okay, let's switch it out. Oh, let's head to the guy there. Yeah, I'm gonna head out in the expedition real quick. We'll do our final hunt, which is to track down a Toby Kadachi and to hunt and capture, hopefully, if we can capture. But if we kill, it's not a big deal. And get some resources so I can finally upgrade some of my lightning weapons that I've been wanting to upgrade. What did I? Oh man, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm going through a load screen. I'm like, why am I going through a load screen? I'm going through a load screen because I stupidly clicked the guild hall. Now, time for a second load screen. Workshop. Or gathering hub, or whatever it's called. I said guild hall instead of gathering hub. I am constantly using other MMORPG terms on this game. I keep calling them clans or like factions and all kinds of different things other than a guild card, or what's it called? A group? No, it's like, is it called a guild card? I cannot remember. Okay. Okay, let's get this in position here. Come on, that last little bit of that bar, it's driving me nuts. And PlayStation's when are consoles gonna offer? Ooh, quest. Hold on, let me take this new thing.
All right.
Take care of the fiery convergence quest. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I managed to complete the specialized tool I'm working on. First model. Oh, this is the one that's going to give me immunity to fire, right? Fireproof mantle? Yep, that's what she said it was. That's what it is. Okay, so this guy here. Upgrade. I want to use... You know what? We're going to use these. I was going to try to upgrade another weapon into water, but... and redeem myself with using my best weapons. I mean, what the weapons I'm best at using, but instead I'll use the dual swords because I won't have to bother looking for crafting ingredients and stuff. So let's change ingredient equipment. Switch to my water, and there we go. I think I remember. I think I'm kind of remembering how this guy was. He was one of the fastest monsters when I first encountered him, but then he was outclassed in speed by Doggo, the Red Doggo, when I fought Red Doggo. Red Doggo was a beast. Ooh, buffs, and he does like an elemental slash with his tail or something, like electric maybe. Yeah, definitely electric. What else did he do? I think he was like a flying squirrel a bit, like with some of his attacks. Like he would climb up a tree and kind of glide down at you. Maybe. Like it's starting to come to me. Now that I'm focused on fighting him, I'm starting to remember some of his patterns. Alright. So what I'm looking for here is elemental resist, just in case. And of course, only one's triggered. And defensive. Oh, well at least 3 of them are triggered. Nice. I was just seeing what skills are going to trigger. I need to start paying more attention to which meats do what for the buff, and making sure to select the meats that give me the buff that I want, rather than just grabbing the quickest meats I can. Thank you for cheering me up, Mr. Flexer. I love that flex every time. Okay. Alright, so I am ready.
Ancient Forest, high rank. I'm gonna head to Camp 17. I don't know where Camp 17 is, but I imagine it's near the back right, hopefully. And Camp 7, which would hopefully be, because the only place I remember where this guy hangs out for sure in the low ranked area was a little nest like part in the trees, kind of midway up in the canopy. I think that's actually where he retreats to when he's heavily damaged too. So there's bound to be some tracks around there. I've yet to encounter this guy at all in this in the forest, on the high ranking forest. And it's been so long since my flies have encountered him. I bet you, do you ever eat when you're playing? Very rarely. I try not to do that kind of thing, Ponce. Pizza. Yeah, chat's been pretty quiet here for a minute. Probably because I wasn't responding to you guys a lot, because I was doing so terribly in the fight that I decided to start trying to try harder, becoming a little bit of a tryhard, so I didn't look so embarrassingly bad. Oh god. Oh no, hold on. Abort expedition. Don't join me yet, guys. I'm trying to not look embarrassingly bad, and I've already like embarrassed myself. Return from expedition, yes. I didn't fix my items. Oh, does that mean I have to buff again? Well, at least I get to see the animation, right? But it sucks. Yeah, because there's like a 5-second mission. You shouldn't have to buff if you're only in there. If you're in there for less than a minute, you shouldn't have to bother buffing. But I did make a really big mistake, and I didn't reset my items, so I only had like the very small amount of healing items I had left from the last fight, and yeah, I don't want to fight a new high-ranked guy off of that. Yeah. Really? Okay, I'll craft some of those then. Why are you slowing me down? I really got to take care of that fridge. Stop trying to stop me, video game. I feel like it's intentionally trying to slow me down. And I'm only crafting just enough because I'm not crafting my spare right now. I really need to finish this. Okay. It's gonna go for here and teleport up to it and not go to the gathering hub. Do not do it, Xearrik. Don't go to gathering hub. Canteen. Nailed it. I'm proud of myself for doing a simple thing like selecting the proper menu item. Right, ooh, 4 fish, defensive fish triggered. I like this. I like this a lot. Samurai tuna, sushi fish. Come on, 2 of these. Only 1. That would have been perfect. But I'll take it. Alright, let's see what I can get. Feline booster, feline polisher, and feline groomer. Good. So long as it's not that taunt one. Jesus, that taunt one was brutal. That's the one you need to go to, the one in the upper right corner. Cool. Come here. Alright, now we're set. Go back and to Asteria, not to Asteria, but to the ancient forest. Go to Camp 17. And now, those of you who are in my session should be able to join through the board once this loads in. According to Doom Knight, I'm not sure where it is on the board. Probably the same place you join normally, right? You go to the second option, but there's just a different thing highlighted than normally highlighted than is normally highlighted. I hopes. Let me know if you guys don't see it, and then I'll send out an SOS to make it easier. But it should just work the way Doom Knight said. He's way more experienced in this game than I am.
Come on. Killing me with that last little tiniest little bit that never loads. I want SSDs in my consoles. Like, get with the modern times, man. Gaming PCs don't use spinning hard drives like for the past like 10 years. Like any kind of good gaming PC doesn't do that. They use it for like storage, but not for the game storage. The load times are brutal. Alright, so thing is, I don't know exactly where he is in this. He's somewhere around this area. Not that big one, but the smaller, like this spot around here, if I remember correctly. I don't remember on what level. I feel like it's sort of a mid-level, like somewhere around mid-2 or something. Like, oh, look at that. I can kind of target him. But I don't think my flyer's going to track him because it's been too long since they've had a scent. Yeah, see? Alright, so let's just go down. I want to head this way. I feel like this is the proper way, even though I'm not sure about it from the map point of view. I feel like this, and just heading a little bit lower at a time. And then I want to keep my eye. Oh, wait. I want to see what was on the left there. What was on the left here? No, this doesn't feel right at all. Yeah, this doesn't feel right at all. Let's head back. Whoa, what's that? That? No, it's too small. That's too small. Okay. Wait a sec. I think I'm maybe too low now. I don't think it's here. I think I'm too low. I think I have to go back up, maybe. Yeah, this doesn't feel right at all. Let's head back up. Just looking around here. There's another path up there, maybe? No, this is another path down. No! Can I make that jump? Nope. I have to climb up through here. Let's see, not working. It isn't. There isn't working. What do you mean? Is there something? Is something broken on the stream? Made it home from work. Still streaming. Yeah, Anthony. For a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, and then I have to. Like I said, I have to defrost my fridge, unfortunately. But tomorrow's stream will be normal. Like I'll start at the 2 p.m. and streaming for 6 to 8 hours or so. That's normally how far I go before I end up feeling like tired, or like sometimes just I got something else I had to do. I really don't have much to do tomorrow, so we're heading right back the same way we came. Let's try to take a left over here. Because this is still going up, but it's just like, yes, this seems familiar. This seems like maybe the area he might, maybe on the other side of that, actually. Maybe a little bit higher. I feel like I'm definitely on the trail. Is it a see, you guys can't find it. Alright, I'm going to SOS it, okay? You guys should be able to join now. I figured that might be that might end up being a problem. See, this isn't it either. This is where the big dragon likes to hang out. Like, I feel like I'm probably running in circles right around where this dude is. All right, so we got Doom Knight joining up. Oh, we did find some mysterious tracks over here. Let's grab them just in case. Or not. Where'd they go? All right, I'm not looking around for them ever. I got more important things to do. All right. Fishhawk and Nathan. Nathan is... All right, yeah, yes. And then I think Fishhawk is yes. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. All right, we got a full team of people. I'm being totally useless here. I guarantee I'm super close to where this guy normally hangs out, and I'm just running in damn circles and not hitting it.
I'm on the other side of that thing I was looking for, at least. Let's go over there. That's it. Please be it. I think this is it. Right? When I come out here, it's gonna... No! That's the same place I just came from. Damn it. I feel like it was in an area like this. Come on, this guy has to leave tracks somewhere other than just like exactly where his lair is. Ooh, is this another marking? Yes! Oh, that's a... No, I thought it was one of their markings. Some stupid, mysterious monster. I don't care about that right now. Alright, this is... I give up. I'm not exploring around there anymore. I'm just gonna look other places, and hopefully he left a trail somewhere else, because I can't remember. It's been... This game has had me for like the last 30 or 40 gameplay hours not come back to this zone for a really long time. And so that area is such a tiny little spot, and it's like in the middle. Is this it? Jesus Christ, as soon as I gave up I found it. It's right here. This is what I was looking for. Alright, let's look at it on the map. There's one of his tracks too. This is perfect. Okay. Alright, so now we know. It's on layer 2, just like I thought, somewhere in the middle. And I was circling, like, it was on just the rim of where I was circling. I didn't think it would be here. I figured it was more likely to be, like, here or here, but I knew it was somewhere close. But now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Let's track this guy. We got a scent. Mr. Miyagi not named. How dare you accuse Mr. Miyagi of being lame, Vepper? How dare you? Them be fighting words. I challenge you to a duel. Trying to decide how the duel's gonna go down. I don't know, lots of hissing or something like that. Right, here we go this way. Oh, wrong way. Oh, this still works. Ooh, I think, oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Whew, I barely made that. I think they already tracked him. Yep, look at that. Oh, that was going to be a perfect mount right there. That would have been awesome. Yeah, from above. Ow! Ow! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Don't you run. You just got here. Also, give me that. You know what? Give me that too. Oh man, I wish I could stay. I really want to keep playing this right now. Okay. Like this. Ninja. Oh no, we got Fish Hawk, unfortunately. Oh, ow! Ooh, eat. With my elemental resist? Oh, that's not good. And it stunned me and everything? That was a lot of damage for a stun attack. Jesus Christ. Ooh, that's what happened with the other dude. The fish. And yeah, and I got that elemental debuff still on me here. I don't carry around any of those seeds or anything. Did I pick any of them up? No. You know, I tell you what, this guy just needs to calm down. I'm gonna flash him. Calm down. There we go. He's calmed down a little bit. Gotcha. I'll go for that tail so he can't be all super hardcore. Oh, you guys got him down quick. I didn't even finish them out. Nice job. Ow. Take that, tail. And every time I try to do that repositioning attack, he always like hits me. That one right there. He gets me. And see, he interrupted it even there with a roar. He's like always interrupting me. Alright. I think we're doing good. Luckily this guy doesn't have nearly as much like full body hitbox attacks. So I can do some pretty large combos with these blades. Not have to worry about it too much. Let's go for that sharpen. And let's get out our mantle. We'll go for another mount. Oh, no. I couldn't do my slide thing there. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. Is there really no... You really can't get a slide from this? There we go. Oh, what? Why didn't it didn't attack? Sorry. It's so funny and still and sad when I catch up on that. So there was that thing. Nice. Alright. No, I'm gonna flash. No, I'm not. Okay. Start that little combo way too far away. Position. He definitely knocks me out of that reposition more than he doesn't. I'm gonna go for another flash here. Oh, he's doing it. That's that thing. I knew it. I knew he had that whole thing like a squirrel. I should probably really heal, but I'm YOLO on them. Nice. I actually stunned them too. He's gonna run away, I bet, right now. Don't worry, I got him. Oh my god, give me this mount, baby. No, no, why are you running away? I just... Oh. Can I get to him? Oh, it didn't give me the mount. That would have been awesome. I'm gonna go for it a second time. Ooh, give me that honey, though. I said give me the honey! Thank you. Oh, he's definitely in capture now. Ooh, broke off a piece of that. Where is it? Well, I saw it flash for a second. Where'd it go? Wow. Really heal instead of you know what? Just one heal, just in case. Nice job, guys. Good capture. Yeah, thank you guys. All right. And I'm just gonna grab this spider because I haven't captured many spiders. And then grab this web. And then teleport myself back to camp and claim my rewards. Thank you guys very much. Let's see. Supply box. That's not what I wanted to do.
If in doubt, take a
Claim
bite.
rewards. Nice. A lot of these Tobi Kadachi Plus things, which I hadn't gotten any until just now, so that's gonna help give me some more missions with that guy, hopefully, so that I can farm him and level up some of my thunder weapons that I've been wanting to level up for a while now. So.
We're on the hunt.
Oh no, not post new quest. Stop that. Earn from the expedition. Thank you guys very much. Alright, so what happened to GameCuber? Obsessed Fanatic died in shooting the singers. Check Drudge. Let's see, Fantasy was a girlfriend. Oh, there's some sort of political, or maybe talk about a person who was shot or attacked or something. Shimiaugi is the grand poobah of kitties, of all kitties. Yes. Yes. Break into someone's home, getting shot is a thing that happens. Let's just see again. Headlines say under intruder was shot. Amen. Gillis. Well, there's a lot of talk about some kind of news thing that went down. Guy basically sums up the fear of all YouTubers. I bet poor Gavin. Oh, so I remember a guy called Gavin, kind of a YouTube dude. I might not be thinking of the same person. So apparently someone, like some obsessed fan, attacked a YouTuber? That sucks. It was bound to happen though, right? Because YouTubers are just as popular as movie stars in some instances, except the difference is they have no money and security. Violating someone's rights, yeah, who's on? Moving would be a good idea. They get people to feel. Yeah, I feel like that's a big problem with YouTubers. A big problem with YouTubers here is I don't think they've ever been paid enough. A lot of people accuse them of not getting paid at all. But if you do the math right and you pay attention to how many people watch, then they're being significantly underpaid. PewDiePie puts the Super Bowl to shame. Every week, PewDiePie gets the views that the Super Bowl gets once a year. And he gets that every week, and like his views for the week are about what the Super Bowl gets, and yet he doesn't. But if you buy an ad on the Super Bowl, it's like $1 million per second or something, where PewDiePie probably makes like a few maybe tens of thousands of dollars per video, which is a lot of money for a freaking video on YouTube, right? But then again, think about how many people are watching it versus something else. He's being underpaid. Think about how many people watched the last some other movie that came out, right? Like how many millions of people watched Cloverfield Lane? Okay. Well, if they put that on TV and run ads on it, how many people are going to watch that versus how many people watch PewDiePie every day? Like he's being way underpaid for what he's worth. And what happens is someone like PewDiePie is just as popular as any television star, any movie star, any singer out there, except he makes like 1/100th of the money that they make for the amount of product they put out. So he can't afford to live in a mansion with 24-hour security and stuff like that, and there's smaller YouTubers than him that are very, very popular, and they're only pulling in a couple $100,000 a year, but yet they're just as famous as a movie star, but yet they live in normal houses that are, you know, high-end houses, but they're still just normal houses. They don't live in some closed-off gated community most of the time with security, right? They're not that wealthy. So there's there's a big disconnect there, and eventually there will be more things like that. It might end up becoming more and more common for YouTubers and whatnot to be assaulted by their fans and stuff, because the amount of popularity they have, the amount of eyeballs they pull, is nowhere near equal to the amount of money they make versus most people that do that kind of stuff. Kind of weird. I mean, that's one of the reasons why if you become the president of the United States, you, for the rest of your life after you're finished with your presidency, you just get money. You get money for the rest of your life, and that is so that you don't have to go out and do some sort of other pleb type job like other people like me would have to do, because you were the president. So even if you were the past president, so many people know who you are that there's bound to be a crazy person who wants to kill you, right? And I think that's part of it. There's other reasons why, but that's a big part of it. We gotta, you know, they have Secret Service forever. And it's a part of being popular. Unfortunately, the ratio there isn't there, man. You got millions and millions of eyeballs watching some of these guys every day. I mean, how many people watch George Clooney movies every day? Do you think, let's see, PewDiePie. I'm not even gonna do PewDiePie. I'm gonna go like significantly lower. Keep in mind, PewDiePie has like 70 million subscribers, right? Let's see. Let's try to find a guy with just a few million. Dashy Games. I know this guy. He doesn't. He is crazy energetic. He makes me laugh. All right, so Dashy Games. How many? Social. Okay. So this guy gets every day, every single day, about an average between 1 and 2 million people watch his videos every day. He currently has, where is his overall subscribers? His current subscribers are 4 million. So he's a big channel, right? But he's only at 4 million subscribers. Keep in mind, someone like PewDiePie, who's like one of the richest YouTubers out there, is like 70, significantly higher, right? And so Dashy, apparently, according to this, makes anywhere from $8.7 thousand to $139,000 a year, and 1 to 2 million people watch him every single day. How many people watch George Clooney every day? How many people just put in one of his movies and take a look at him every day? Let's include how many times he just appears in the news or something. Do you think 2 million people see him every day? I think that's probably a big fat no. Like Dashy's lifetime views is, what is it? No. Can I see lifetime views? That would be awesome. But his views in the last 30 days alone are like obscene. But his lifetime is probably in the billions. You think about that. Think about how many eyes he pulls to watch him and how much he makes versus how many eyes someone like an actor like George Clooney makes. And then think about how famous George Clooney is because of the people who know who he is, and imagine if George Clooney was living in some 3-bedroom house around a bunch of people who don't make a lot of money. His life might be in danger, right? Maybe. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's hard to say, right? Because the quality of the content produced by YouTubers like this, the quality of my content is low. The quality of even the best YouTubers' content is not that high compared to like some movie's content, right? But at the same time, isn't it mostly just about the eyeballs? It's always about the eyeballs. That's what I thought. Is when it comes to running ads on something, how many people are going to watch? For movies, it's a little bit different because you actually buy them, but you know, there's that Super Bowl analogy once again, right? PewDiePie gets more views than the Super Bowl every week, but he's nothing. compare him to any single player in the Super Bowl, and he doesn't make it. And he's like maybe on par with one of them. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he's probably on par with some of them because he's apparently now he's able to make a few $1 million a year. So PewDiePie is actually at the point where he probably is one of those ones who lives in a gated community and all that stuff like that. But someone like Dashi, who has only 4 million subscribers, which is an obscene number, apparently he makes upwards. If he makes upwards of $100,000, he probably makes less than that. Anyways, let's see. Joe Rogan makes $75,000 per podcast. Wow, that guy's pretty popular though. People buy ads for him for that much money. Now, he's not a YouTube specific thing though. He's not, right? Like he's more like a isn't he? He's like a shock jock. No, he's not a shock jock, but he's one of those like radio type jockeys, right? He just does interviews and things like that. Isn't that right? Like those guys have all that's another medium where they make tons of money. I mean, think Howard Stern. How many listeners does Howard Stern get a day? Howard Stern makes millions and millions of dollars, and I bet you Howard Stern doesn't get as many listeners as some of the biggest YouTubers get viewers. And you would think that an ad that you see and hear would be more valuable than an ad you hear. Do you remember that girl YouTube singer who was shot? Yeah, I heard about that too. It's kind of scary, man. That's one of the scary parts. Like if I end up being able to make money off of this as a successful job, that would be awesome. But whether or not I do that, I'm still gonna keep streaming, as you guys can see, and making videos. Get back to that because that's what I really enjoy, sharing what I do. Like I wouldn't have done it for years if I didn't, right? Years of me not really making any money. But I still do it. I do it because I really enjoy it. It's very fun. It's fun to share this with you guys, and I meet new people like Doom Knight and Martini who want to join me and play with me in the game, and you know, people like Vepper and GameCuber who just are entertaining to talk to while I'm watching, right? While I'm actually playing, I look over and interact with chat. It's awesome. It's a fun way to play games. There's games that I used to, that I would have played like back in the olden days, but the game doesn't appeal to me as much as it did because I wouldn't be able to stream it. Like the Zelda 3DS game that came out, like I was like, oh man, I really like to play that, and I was like, oh, I would need to get a 3DS that could stream, and I don't have that kind of money to pay the extra money to do that. And I was like, well, I'm not interested in playing it if I can't stream it, because I want to share it with everyone. It's really changed the way I personally play games. I know so not everyone's like me though. Some people hate what I do. Some people just do it for the money. For me, it's fun. Yeah, sorry Martini, the stream is ending here. I was just doing a little bit of chat before I go to wind it down. We could have been looking at something better than this though, right? We could have been looking at Mr. Meowgi the whole freaking time, and I dropped my controller when I was talking. Let me see if I can get my controller up here. That way we can pull up Mr. Meowgi. But I will be streaming the normal time tomorrow, guys. The 2 p.m. till whenever. Thank you guys for everyone who stopped by. Sorry for this short stream. I started late and I'm leaving early. I've got a lot of stuff I got to do. PewDiePie receives death threats on a daily basis. Yeah, that's scary stuff, man. That's scary stuff. Think about that. You know, like it's nothing to, if you think about it from a third person, it's like, oh, whatever, someone received a death threat. Project it on yourself. Imagine if every day people were threatening to kill you. Like, imagine that. Yeah. It's to be that big, and to, well, PewDiePie isn't, he's an exception, right? He is one of those ones who finally makes enough money to hire private security if he needs to and all that, right? But to be so huge, like you're just as popular as a movie star, and yet you don't have any sort of barrier between people who might be crazy. I make videos as a hobby. Yeah, see, I remember with Scythe, I talked about the video making stuff a long time ago, and he started making it. And Scythe, he doesn't get a lot of views. Scythe, he makes like pretty random stuff, mostly superhero based stuff from what I've seen, but he doesn't get a lot of views, but he still keeps doing it. And it's not, and obviously he's been doing it long enough that it's not because he wants a ton of people to see him. He just enjoys doing it. It is an enjoyable thing, but not for everyone. It's not for everyone, definitely. You can normally tell who it's not for, because the people it's not for, they'll do it for about, if they do it for about 6 months or so and they haven't made a ton of money, they quit. If they do it for 6 months or so and they've made a ton of money and they don't quit, it might not still be the thing they like to do, and they're just doing it as their job. But if they don't make money and they don't quit, they're people who actually are enjoying. Fear something like that every day. I can't imagine. Yeah, that'd be terrible. Couldn't join. Yeah, Martinis. Like I said, I do have to go though. I shouldn't be in private now. That one fight I was in private. That might have been the problem, Martini, is that 3 of them joined and so it was already full. Very sorry about that. But tomorrow I will have a normal length section, so you will be able to join me. But for today, I do have to go, everyone. So thank you, everyone. You guys have a nice one. It was nice hanging out. Bye, everybody. Good night, Mr. Meowser. You guys are crazy. Bye.